Alright guys, welcome back. I am Wolf.
Ram.
Look at that Ram. Wolf joined with me as G-Skill Ram and also Mole Trap.
Yep. We got all kinds of animals up in here. We got wolves, we got Ram,
we've got Desro.
Moles, we've got Desro. Wait a second, what? Yeah, Desro's up in the house.
Yeah, Desro's here.
He's here. He's going to be in Korea for a few months, which is awesome. Very cool guy. I actually haven't talked to him too much, but I've talked to him a few times. I'm always trading tweets with him. He's always a nice guy on Twitter.
He's a nice guy. I wasn't able to really talk to him. I knew he had gotten to Korea recently, and I just spoke to him for about half of a second before the broadcast came back, so I had to run back to my chair.
You're like, oh, hey, I didn't know you were here. Nice to meet you. Oh, we got to go back.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. But anyway, up next we've got Monster and Alicia.
Yep.
So Monster, so far, taking a game off Nada. Got to be feeling pretty good, but losing to Lucky, so he's 1-1 right now. And he played well against Lucky, even so his mindset shouldn't be very shaken. Lucky just hit him with a really nice timing.
Beautiful timing.
And, as you know, Alicia is probably going to be feeling a little bit down because his PvZ is not the best in the world, and he's playing against Monster's a Zerg player who took a game off Nada. So we'll see. The map is going to be Calm Before the Storm. So we're probably going to see a very long macro game type play.
Yep, we're going to check out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. That's all right. I was going to say we're going to check out the current set of what has happened so far. Huck winning the first game against Alicia. Monster taking his first game, and then Lucky shutting down Huck. Shutting down his win streak of 1. Nada coming back with a win against Alicia, and then Lucky's actually the only person in the group that's at 2-0 right now. He is looking in really good shape. And Nada taking a win against Huck to put him in a pretty good spot too. He's at 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
And next we're going to have Monster versus Alicia. There's the overall scores. Lucky dominating the group thus far at 2-0 and Nada at 2-1. Monster and Huck kind of hanging in the balance. Now, this is, remember, there is a situation. Nada's at 2-1, and he's currently the only other player that's at the top here. So that means that if Nada loses his next game and gets to 2-2, and if Huck wins his next game and gets to 2-2, and Monster doesn't win 2 games in a row and get 3-1, then we could actually have a tie at 2-2 kind of for that middle spot.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens.
Definitely a possibility. I love this song, by the way. It's really nice.
I like it. Yeah, we even talked about it before. It's awesome.
It's quite good, but yeah, right now Alicia 0-2. He's not looking like he's got much hope, but he's gonna have to play this game. I don't think I will go ahead and do a little bit of a strategy prediction right now. I do not think we'll see Alicia take his first 5 probes, make an additional probe, send them to his opponent's base and attack. I do not think we will see that.
God.
Despite the fact
I'm not even going to say anything in response to that.
Despite the fact that things look grim for Alicia, I think that we'll see him play a straight-up game here. I think he'll go Nexus first.
No, he still does have a more than 0% chance of winning this group.
That is for certain.
I wouldn't say it's close to 3 or 4. Might be near 1/2 to 1. But it's greater than 0. But we're going to find out here in just a moment what's going to happen. Sorry, Wolf, I can't introduce this player because I'm too busy dancing to that techno music. Oh, wait, I turned off the music. I can't quite dance as well to the Zerg theme, so I'm going to introduce this guy. He is
MVP Monster.
MVP Monster.
And this guy is going for an 8 pool, by the way.
Wow. That's pretty ballsy, but here's his opponent.
I really like it, considering how many players will just go Nexus first on this map. It's just a great choice. We saw Alicia last time he played PvZ on this particular map. He went for what Sella called an IMBA strategy, where he went for super fast +1 air weapons, went for a ton of Void Rays off of 3 Stargates, and just killed his opponent at these very same positions. But in this case, he's actually luckily going to scout the pool really early. We'll see how he responds.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to see how he responds. And there's the gateway going up at the top of the ramp. So he's actually going to probably be able to fend this off just fine. And there's the scout getting in, sees the pool, says, all right, well, I'm going to be okay as long as I play this safe. It's not a 6 pool, so it's not going to get out too early. And, you know, he already had his pylon on the high ground, was playing a little bit safely. So Monster.
Oh, he's pulling all the drones.
Oh my gosh, it is an all-in. And oh, he doesn't. Oh, he shows it. He pulled the drones back at first to not show it, but then he didn't kill off the probe, and he just goes all in. And here he goes, blending down a forge, completing that wall, but I don't know if the wall is going to be complete in time.
He just barely scouts now, sees the positioning. He's sending his units, all of them there. A few more Zerglings rallying behind, and one drone left home to mine as well for Monster. This is going to be really hard for Alicia to hold. I'm not sure if he can do it. Zergling's coming in first, of course, and Alicia going to set up a secondary portion of his wall. He needs another pylon, though.
And that is a beautiful wall, though. That is going to make it so that he's going to stop with Gateway. Forge Gateway will be the surface area, but the pylon's going to go down very quickly. Is his Zealot? His Zealot is not going to, his second Zealot is not going to complete. And critically, he needs that pylon up to build a cannon.
Well, it looks like he started a cannon in his main smartly, like right in his main mineral line.
Nice.
That's exactly what you want to do in this situation.
Very smart.
And it looks like he is going to get the second Zealot out. The second Gateway even getting pretty close to finishing. And it looks like
if he cancels that, actually.
It looks like Alicia's actually totally fine. He's going to hold this. Second Zealot is out. The third Zealot is about a fifth of the way done. He's looking like he's trying to decide if he wants to chrono that. Looks like it's going to not finish even if he chronos it now.
He needs to cancel that Gateway.
Decides not to cancel it.
No.
I think it's an okay choice. He's got 2 Zealots here and a cannon as well as all of his probes. Nice micro by Monster, but will he be able to drill all the way through? He drills through, but his Zerglings not fighting with his drones, and I think that Alicia is going to win this fight no matter what. GG!
Coming from Monster.
Beautiful wall by Alicia. Nice decision making. And Alicia winning a game, in a not a spectacular fashion, but
his chances of advancing from the group just jumped up from 1% to maybe 10 or 15.
Yeah, he's definitely
now at 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's definitely
1 game away from joining the 2-2 tie that could occur.
Dropping the bucket for him, maybe helping him out a little bit. I was actually really surprised by that strategy choice by Monster. Rather than playing a long game against Alicia, he decided to go for the 8-pool. Good metagame-ish choice for the map, but Alicia scouted him first, and that really helped out. He was able to make a nice wall off. Really good positioning on his structures. Got the pylon up and everything. I was really impressed with Alicia's hold. Even had the cannon up in his main in time.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was going to cancel the Gateway, because at that point he can just take it out with the Zerglings. But then what I didn't realize, I was thinking like a 6-pool situation with his drones already there.
Yeah, no mining time. His drones have been there the whole time.
He needs to go for the kill right then.
Of course.
If it's a 6-pool and there's only the Zerglings there, then you need to cancel that building, because then he's just going to kill it off anyway with the Zerglings, because there's no way he's going to go for the kill. But with the drones there, it's definitely all in. He needs to get the kill right then.
With the cannon there, with the second cannon finishing with, even if he took half of his probes and put them in an extractor, even though he's Protoss, he put them in an extractor for some reason and not in a simulator. Even if he did that and half the probes were there, would have held the attack fine. So just really nice delaying of that attack. That's the most crucial part of that, holding off that type of all-in. It's the same way if you're dealing with some sort of crazy Marine SCV all-in. If you can wall off the top of your ramp and you can buy time, well, he's not really mining, even though he has mules, then eventually you just have too many units, he can't kill you.
Pretty much.
So cool idea from Monster on a map like this, where most people go Nexus first kind of blindly. Just go for that. It could have worked.
Hoping for an easy win. Instead, got a pretty easy loss.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
I mean, yeah, it's really interesting. He was just hoping for... I'm really still puzzled, I guess, by the choice to go for that. It was. I mean, it's like even more all in than like a 6-pool.
Well, if you do the 8-pool and you don't bring the drones, there are transitions, but it's a lot harder to transition on a map where your opponent can get a free Nexus, for example. So I don't know. It's something that we could discuss more later, but now.
I mean, I guess you're right. It was a sort of a metagame decision, because you're right. Oftentimes, because you can take that base behind your expansion and still wall off your ramp, we see players go for Nexus first or something very risky. So trying to punish the risk, but just got really lucky. Alicia got lucky with his scout, but Nada is fighting for his life against
Lucky. Speaking of Lucky, And here we go. The map is Crossfire. A very important game for Nada. Can he come back here